Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Who is that, Mama?
This one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Is it Mama?
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Who's that, Mama?
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it where he was ready.
Yeah, but you keep on, like, god damn.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Huh?
Mayfield now from the gun.
Okay.
He's got a man left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
You just keep on asking the same shit, man.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey.
1st down, here's Baker. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more important, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
What is that? Give me that. Give me that. Hey, that's a... So that's a gun bullet, bro.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Baker now from the gun. He's going deep this time. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Hey.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot. Instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. It's 2nd and goal.
What?
Once again, Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown! The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're going to face third down. Now Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. From the 18 on 2nd down. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. Mike Evans with a touchdown.
What's his screen, dude?
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Where Juice is? There.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away.
Stop taking them diapers out, girl.
On the return, Britton Covey. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That stop made by K.J. Britt. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Covey now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 47. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They run it with Saquon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They've got a man in motion. On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful.